Hello, everybody. Fae and Fiend and everyone in between, friends both fair and fell, welcome back to the Wild Beyond. My name is Ethan. As always, I will be your dungeon master for this Fae Wild romp, but I am joined also by all 6 of the wild things. Yes, it may look like Sarah is not with us, but that's just a camera issue. Sarah's traveling, and being an incredible champ, is still playing from the hotel room. Haha!
Say hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
That'll do. Speaking of, let's go around and say hi to everyone who's going to be participating in this little story tonight. And let's start with, hi, Sarah, playing Kieren.
This actually is my face now. I have just fully turned into Kieren.
I mean, there are worse faces. Otto,
I am committed to the bit.
played by Mav.
Hello, hello, hello. It's your favorite black guy on the internet. Oh, actually, favorite bi black guy on the internet. So happy Pride, everybody.
Happy Pride. Playing Melon, we have Morgan.
Yeah, do crimes.
Fair enough. Playing Wraught, we have Joe.
Is herself.
Mav, I knew what you were going with there. I'm like, nah, not worth the risk. Doesn't work. Playing Bodie, we have Lauren.
Hi.
And playing Ivonna, we have Sally.
We all belong. Hey, you guys.
Amen. Few quick announcements before we jump into this, session 77 of this campaign. Wow! Few quick announcements. You can now catch up on every single past episode of all of our 4 ongoing actual plays on Go Buff Yourself on YouTube, where you can also find the Narrative Play podcast form. You can also find that anywhere you get podcasts. So if you just cannot wait for more of our content, if you missed some content, please go check out Go Buff Yourself. Second, this, like all of our streams on this channel pretty much, is an 18+ stream for language, legal drug use, content, all of that. Even though this is one of our more lighthearted campaigns, it can still get dark. So just be aware of that. Last little thing, you can check out our Patreon if you want to keep up on our post-session reflections. I have a lot of updating to do on there, but that is on this week. So if you join our $5 tier, which is our only real tier, you'll get all those goodies, and you should be getting a lot of content next week as I dump a lot of past stuff on there. I think those... I just looked back to the Discord screen to see chaos going on. I should have known it got too quiet.
Mav has a tape measure.
I should have known it was too quiet. That's
great
on me.
prop. Great prop.
But you know what? Let's go ahead and seize that energy. Let's run that intro video so that we can get into session 77 of the Wild Beyond.
Yeah, Morgan's gonna come across the map and poke Ethan in the eye with his penis.
Woo, penises!
Sorry that you got a needle dick. I'm real sorry for that.
I stopped in my...
I feel bad for that.
This is all live. I'm just letting this go. This is all live. You just gotta.
It's live?
Look, I counted down.
I didn't hear any of it.
Yeah, Rob's upset that you didn't give the Benny over to ride.
I counted. All right.
Listening.
Jesus. So, when we were last in Yon, the wintry realm of the Feywild, excuse me, you all had traveled from Motherhorn via bird. As the bird flies, it only took you a little while, and you arrived at the Winter Palace, Arctis Tor, the seat of power for Queen Mab, for the Winter Court. And you arrived here thanks to the help of Endelyn Moongrave, not only with transportation, but with an invitation to the ball that was supposed to be occurring very shortly. You all arrived in an aviary, met a couple members of the Selenian Guard, and including one named Bodie, with whom V had an immediate connection, who escorted you all to your chambers in the guest wing, and what magnificent chambers they were. Baths and beds for each one of you, enchanted wardrobes to provide you the perfect outfit for the upcoming ball. You all were greeted with a letter and with a bottle of champagne, a will-o-wisp attendant to make sure that you had everything that you needed. And after washing the last couple days off of yourselves, you all got dressed in some traveling clothes and began to explore the guest wing of Arctis Tor. Melon and Wraught headed to a place known as Winter's Haven, a bathhouse of sorts, complete with all manner of relaxation and grooming facilities, where a very put-upon fairy by the name of Flit helped Melon get a little more cleaned up. And meanwhile, everyone else headed off to the Wandering Yeti, the tavern here in the guest wing of this palace. Kieren and Bodie ended up speaking with a woman by the name of Isolde, who had an interesting story that apparently involved her, once upon a time, owning the carnival now known as the Witchlight Carnival. And come to find out, she was here for a not unrelated reason for why you all are here, specifically Zybilna. And it seemed she had a deep-seated grudge against the woman. Kieren and Bodie implored Isolde to seek you all out later at your chambers so that she could speak with your whole crew, which she agreed she would try. Meanwhile, V was flirting with Brigitte, the bartender here, and Otto speaking with a charming lord by the name of Albert Frostwood. And while that was all occurring, while Melon was being groomed, Wraught found herself a different type of target in the bathhouse. A haughty and handsome-looking Eladrin by the name of Maj, or, more completely, Majara Coldmoon, a winter Eladrin.
Also known as Douche Nozzle McGee.
That is his unofficial title.
A malignant narcissist.
And when we left...
Did you say Cold Dune? Is
Cold
that how you
Moon.
pronounce that guy's
Cold Moon.
Moon? God. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, but if we get his name wrong, I'm sure that'll be fine for everybody.
I'm sure it'll be fine. And when we left, Wraught had successfully sent off the two hangers-on of Majara and had supplanted them and started to ask Majara Coldmoon about himself, about his family, while those who were at the Wandering Yeti had all left and regathered outside its doors. And that was where we left. And so as we pick up, let's go ahead and start with the group of four. That would be V, Otto, Kieren, Bodie, and... Otto, Kieren. Yeah, it's that one. And Cork. The four of you now outside the Wandering Yeti, having just completed your drinks, your flirtations, your conversations, your information gathering.
So while we're all standing outside the Wandering Yeti, we kind of filled them in. Yeah, we filled them in a little bit last time on the whole Isolde thing, right?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I think you guys talked
Okay.
about how you wanted to get everybody together to talk about it.
Yeah, and I think Otto said that he didn't really recognize that name. With like a kind of a shitty history roll.
Very shitty history roll. But it was.
Don't
before
worry,
my
it happens to
time.
the best of us. Well, so, I mean, I guess we have plans for this evening now to meet up with her again. Also, she just kind of scared the shit out of me in general. Like, that is one intense lady.
I already have Barry kind of asked me to do something.
Ah, yes, a
for
hot
you
date.
tonight. So I mean, you guys can always fill me in, of course, but I think for the sake of all of us, I should go.
I'd say you could do something about intelligence collection, but I don't think you guys can be doing much talking with your mouths.
I will collect it. I'm sorry. I will collect so much intelligence. You just wait. I'll come back with probably his favorite color, and
The size
what
of his dick
bird
is not
he
intelligence.
likes. Excuse me, if that comes up, that is the ladies section. I mean, we could talk about it later, but we shouldn't talk about it just out and about.
Ah, yes, just us girls. Uh-huh.
Now you're getting it.
Are we using a euphemism just to say collecting intelligence is just fucking? Because y'all could just say she's gonna go fuck him. You understand?
Yeah, no, we know
right?
that. We're just beating
I'm
around the
going
bush.
to actually help. I am stealthy. I know I don't look it, but I am.
Sure. As she takes another level in what, barbarian?
Excuse me, I have like 6 in rogue first, so don't even.
A lady's level in barbarian isn't any man's business.
It's none.
Wow.
I
None
can
of
rage
this.
and stealth at the same time.
Those seem inherently counterintuitive, but go off, I guess. Okay. I'm sorry, back into character. Well, we should probably figure out where Wraught and Melon went off to, because if there's, stuff happening, and he's gonna make, like, a big sweep looking around to make sure no one can, like, see him or hear him. Yeah, if there's stuff happening, then we should probably make sure they're also aware.
Where's the richest part of town?
Well, Wraught likes to, it's not even the richest part of town thing, Wraught likes to obsessively be clean, so I imagine they're probably at the bathhouse.
Winter's Haven.
That bitch
See,
does
I
love
pay
a body.
attention.
Oh, you did get the name of it. Wow.
Good job, V.
Thanks. It's almost like there was this wonderful narrative thing that happened right before we started.
I don't hear on that frequency.
Are you
A good
drunk?
jog of the memory.
So, are the four of you now heading to Winter's Haven?
Let's hope
Sounds
we
like
can
it.
catch them in the act.
One
just-
can
Or
only
save her
hope.
from the act.
Just a reminder that
Just-
all of
Just
this...
do the mental connection of Wraught, come here and suck his dick. Sorry, of Kai, come here and
Jesus.
suck his dick.
We went 76 sessions without getting too thirsty, y'all. What is this, lust in Lords of Sin?
There's no lust. It's just
So-
getting more information.
Just a reminder that all of this, the guest rooms, the aviary, the Wandering Yeti, Winter's Haven, the shop Yawn Trading Supply, the observatory, these are all part of just the guest wing of this palace. That is how expansive and large it is. Now, fortunately, because this is the guest area, there are signs on the walls directing you to whatever of the amenities you might be seeking. And so we see as the four of you find the sign pointing towards Winter's Haven and head that way. So we pick up back in Winter's Haven. Melon, you had gone over to the bar in here, essentially, in order to, one, avail yourself of its services, but let's be honest, also to just give Wraught a little bit of space for the flirtations that she was engaging in.
Yeah, the problem is, I have 2 silvers to my name.
Just enough to rub together.
It's 100% of my net worth.
And so there is a fairy there. Oh yes, is there anything I could get you to drink, my lord?
Cheapest thing you have.
Oh, once you are in here, it is all complimentary.
Oh, then keep it coming.
Absolutely. And just starts to hum as they work and whips up a little cocktail for you. A little sprig of mint in there.
I love the nature aspect of this.
Happy to serve. If there's anything else, please let me know when you would need a refill.
This is gonna sound weird. I've been craving, like, salt lately.
Salt?
When younger, I used to chew on, like, salt rocks. I need something
Well, we
bitter.
We do
But
have...
also, if you can, like, combine it with just, like, that nice floral or nature aspect.
Melon wants to invent a margarita.
I will see what I can whip up. If you'll give me a moment, we do have salt for our salt bath, so give me a moment. And
He craves that
flies
mineral.
off. And while this is happening, we cut over to Majara and Wraught. Majara is currently in the middle of telling you about his family, as you had inquired. Well,
I think as he's regaling me, I've settled back against the side of my own side of the bath again, but kind of like trailing my claws in the water to show I'm still vaguely interested.
And Lysander, he's always been the golden child of the family because he, like Mother, has ambitions and charisma and everything that is so yearned for in the court. Mindless posturing, if you ask me.
What is there to have ambitions for in the court?
What is there to have ambitions for besides this? And he gestures around him. In my opinion, the entire benefit of having a station like this is being able to take advantage of it. Not seek another higher station. When will anyone ever be satisfied with what they have, huh?
Clearly not yet.
That's a shame. What about you, though? You strike me as someone who isn't quite satisfied with what they have either. Otherwise, I don't think you would have pushed away my company in order to make room for yourself.
I know quality when I see it, and they didn't measure up.
Measure
You,
up
I'm
to
still
what?
thinking about.
Are you? What are you still contemplating?
I'm a dragon. I kind of spread my hands and flip my wings a little. I must hoard. It is in my nature.
And he leans back. Oh, so you're the type who's impressed by wealth, then, hmm?
I'm impressed by many things, but only if they're quality.
He gives you a considering look. Could you make me a persuasion check, Wraught?
I've got a +8 on a 13, so that'll be 21.
Well, I'm not used to leaving conversations without someone understanding my quality. But apparently I have.
I
Are
don't
you-
know your family, so I'm not impressed by your connections. So?
And I certainly don't know yours. I imagine you're here for the ball, though, yes?
Who isn't? It's the talk of the town.
Do you happen to already have a +1?
Well, I was considering my strapping companion, and I gestured over my shoulder to where Melon is tapping his claws on the bar.
Correct me if I'm
little
wrong, but I
variety.
didn't get the impression that that individual has much of a romantic interest in you.
It doesn't have to be romantic. As I said, I'm impressed by many things.
Well, he stands up again, the water running off of his body as he stands there, naked as the day he was born. I would be honored for the privilege of being able to take you to the ball if you are still interested in quality. Otherwise, and he gestures towards Melon, I'm sure you could use... How did you say it? Lesser quality fruit?
I'll act like I'm thinking about it, and I'll kind of like look him over in a way that feels a little bit clinical, but also a little bit interested. Well, I hope you dress up nicely. You can't get much more dressed down after all.
Looks down at himself and smiles. Well, I will await you at the doors to the ballroom. If I don't see you, or if I see you with someone else, I guess I will have to satisfy myself elsewhere.
I doubt you'll have trouble. Kind of waving my hand back at where the girls disappeared. But I'm looking forward to it.
He puts a hand slightly over his head and behind him and just snaps. And there's a fairy there with a towel that he takes and wraps around himself.
Does he kind of tuck it over his boobs a little bit?
Oh yeah, very shy about his nips. Yeah, he only covers his top half. But he covers himself until later then. I don't know if
He's
I
Winnie
got your
the Poohing it.
name. I'm not usually interested.
Wraught with the G.
He... that takes him a second, where he just... Alright. Wraught with the G. Until later then. And he steps out of the bath and starts to head to dress.
I sink down in the bath, just like until almost all of me is underwater except for my nose and my very angry dragon eyebrows, and just start like blowing bubbles under there. Just stewing in my own pot.
At this point, hopefully my drink has come back. I've tried and it's a great compliment. Can I bring a second one over to Wraught?
Absolutely. And I think as you head over and deposit a drink to Wraught, the other four of you
It's a classic margarita.
find the doors to Winter's Haven. As you open them, big cloud of warm steam, the smells of pine and different bath oils in here, and there is a fairy that flies up to greet the four of you. Yes, hello. Welcome to Winter's Haven. May I interest any of you in partaking in our services?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind that, but we're here looking for two of our friends.
Ah, yes. I
Forgive me for assuming, but I believe the two individuals you would be looking for are right over there.
And gestures, and you see Wraught and Melon. Melon with a very nice new hairdo.
Oh, did y'all do that to him?
Looks pretty dapper.
Yes, we offer many different grooming services here, even for the most difficult of clientele.
That's cool.
Otto, does your bush need a trim? And he can't even say it with a straight face because he's looking directly at Gideon.
Gideon's at home. Gideon.
Yeah, he's still in the room.
Gideon's with Juniper in the room.
Oh, he's in the room. Never mind.
But the question still
It's
stands.
still a good question. We could
Relay my
still bring
last.
Gideon back here. No, it was a good joke. I heard.
As you ask this
Reaches
question
out for a
out
fist
loud, the fairy.
I apologize. There are certain services that we do. Well, I suppose we do have the skills if
Topiary
you have
work?
the gold. I've never.
Yeah, it's a horticulture.
about
It's a
the
literal
actual
bush.
bush.
I fear I'm getting
I
lost in
have-
the metaphor.
I have a son who's like a living bush.
A little
And-
bush, my guy.
Oh, so when you
Correct.
say bush trimming, you mean actual trimming of an actual bush?
Yeah, not my pubes.
Yes.
Oh,
It was not the strangest request that we have had. We do have shears, and we do have good artistic skills if your bush friend is in need of any trimming.
Son,
They can bonfire him.
I please beg your forgiveness, my lord. No insult intended.
how much is it to visit this establishment, by the way? And what was your name?
Flit is my name, and for each
Flit.
one, for
Ooh, actually, this is interesting. He looks at V and Otto, and then looks at Bodie and Kieren.
it would be 5 gold for the services of Winter's Haven.
Hold on to that right thought. Hey, Wraught! Hey, Melon!
Why do they keep following me around?
Ethan, could I make a perception check to tell if he's, or an insight to tell
hold
if he's
on.
lying on the price?
Hold on.
You absolutely can. Let's see what
I-
Otto wants to do, because
I-
it might make it not
I
necessary.
don't remember what we paid.
How much did you pay to get in here?
Out of
you
character.
two
I
paid
do
5
not
gold.
remember. 5 gold, but they should charge you guys more because you're so hairy.
All right, we can pay 5 gold.
Very well, yes.
And V, with your... What's your passive insight?
A 19.
Your passive is a 19? Yeah, you don't need to roll here.
Yeah.
You get the impression that he's still overcharging a little bit. Not a ton, but, just a little bit.
It's a nice establishment. They gotta
I'm
get
gonna
a nice
turn over
overhead.
my shoulder and I go, but the drinks are included.
I'll give you this. We'll accept your 5 gold if Otto is allowed to bring Gideon, our bush friend, not a pube, back in, to treat just in case.
Oh, so you wish to strike a bargain in as a form of payment? Oh, this could be arranged
I
instead
just
of
It's
feel
enter free.
like this is a little bit high of a price, and I just want to make sure we're getting, exactly what we're paying for. That's all.
Well,
It's like a kid's under 2 fly free, but Gideon's like 2 months old or something like that. So,
Yes, very well. You can bring your topiary in here as well.
Son,
Your apologies, my lord. Your topiary
Topiary son.
son in here as well.
do you do reviews as well?
You guys on Yelp?
If there is ever any problem in your services, please let me know, and I will do everything within my power to see it rectified immediately.
4 out of 4.
That- Oh, that's not what I asked. I just asked if you did reviews.
I'm not sure. I could listen to your review.
Oh, not for you, not to you. I meant like within the town or anything like that.
No, I am not even sure what that would look like.
Oh, I'll just go up and tell people how my service here went. That's all.
Well,
Word of mouth.
Well, of course.
Throughout the entire Feywild.
And I have no doubt by the time you are done with your stay here, you will have nothing but rave reviews to leave. Now,
Otto's going to invent the Feywild Yelp.
For those of you who are wishing
it's Skrill.
For those of you wishing to partake in the services, that will be 5 gold, and the attendants will see to you.
Takes coin from anyone who wishes to utilize the services here, and there are several attendant fairies able to see to your needs.
Are they getting in the same bath as
Yes.
us? Or are you guys
Yep.
like going on to your own one? Oh, great.
Kai's gonna go straight to your bath and like stand right at the edge and then
I'm,
just
like, still
fall
mostly underwater
forward
with
to
a
essentially
giant
do a belly
mimosa.
flop straight
Hold
in the
on.
water.
That was a lot of overtalk. Let's let Sarah finish, and then what you were saying, Joe.
Kai's gonna walk straight up to your bathtub, like his little hoofy's right at the edge, and just essentially let himself fall straight forward like a plank of wood, and like practically belly flop right into the water and just sink straight down.
My margarita!
Would they call it a margarita or a fagarita?
It's a fagarita. Or, no. I'm
Yeah, I
not
don't
gonna
like how that
right
sounds.
Yeah, no, that doesn't.
Yeah, that's some dangerous
It's
close to
pride.
something else.
Those were bad.
We're all a
words.
little fruity here.
I mean, we are.
Ethan, quick reminder, is the ball tonight or is it tomorrow night?
It doesn't, like, the invitation didn't have an exact date on it, and no one has inquired.
But since we're not seeing anybody else rushing to get their nice clothes on.
But it is later tonight, just so you know.
Okay, it's later tonight.
I'd say probably, I don't know, 6 hours?
We got 4 or so hours, yeah.
That is okay. So V will join, but she's gonna keep in mind that she wants to hit up the aviary before she even goes to the ball that night. So.
Okay.
Hey guys,
Hit
drinks
up
are
the
included.
aviary.
I'm gonna put the straw in my mouth and just like slurping really loudly.
Wait, in the cost of admission?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah! Plops down in one of the baths. The water swooshing all big because turtle.
At this
Kai's
point,
gonna
I-
surface like a little
I
creep,
was gonna-
just like in the middle of the pool, so just his eyes and his nose are above the water. Just like his hair all limp because he's soaking wet, and he's gonna look at Wraught and tap his finger against his temple for like the hey mental connection to me real quick.
Zip.
So we met a scary lady in the bar, and theater of the mind. I catch her up on the Isolde stuff, and that we're probably going to meet her, and that she scared the shit out of me. And she had a scary sword that I'm pretty sure is either possessed or evil or just really cool, and I want it. But one or the other.
Maybe it's like Cork, where it talks to her in her mind and tells her bad
Maybe.
ideas.
Careful.
But just that Isolde wants to kill. Same lady they were looking for. God, I have no notes in front of me right now because I'm just literally here for work, so I can't remember anybody's names.
She wants to kill Zabil.
Zybilna. Yeah, wants to also kill Zybilna. Well, not also kill, but wants to do that, and we're trying to figure out what's going on, so may as well try to be on the same page as her.
Oh,
And that she ran the carnival before.
I think I
The
have
others.
white hair elven. Is that the person, Ethan, that we're talking about?
No, that's Zybilna.
Oh, that's Mona.
Yeah.
I just have notes.
Yeah, I mean, I also feel around on the whole carnival thing, just like... I'm not saying it out right here because I know that Joe was listening as, a person last time we were playing, so I just catch up on things
Yep,
that we talked
100%.
about.
God, I'm a person.
Congratulations.
Glance around the pool. You guys had fun, didn't you?
Get a friend.
You can make friends everywhere. I don't know if
I
you
mean,
can go to
yeah.
a realm and not make a friend.
That's nice.
Thank you. But no, I met Mr. Lord Albert Frostwood.
Mr. Lord.
Not Mr. Lord, but Lord. I'm supposed to call him Lord Albert or Frostwood outside of things, but he was real nice and he told me about his family, and he's real sick though, but he didn't really want to talk about it. But
Since when do elves get sick?
he's really sick. But he explained like he's got like 2 kids, Henrik and Astrid, that would take over after he passed and everything. But I made a friend at the ball, so at least I have someone else to talk to that can tell me about things and how all this court stuff goes. He's real nice.
I got a hot date for the ball.
Are you just collecting paramours everywhere we go?
Ew.
Say you. I was just looking for like a way to get information. I need to know people in order to ask questions, so I don't just wander up to people and go, "Hi, I'm the Witchlight Monarch. Why don't you tell me about your life story?" Because that doesn't work for me.
I'm just gonna eavesdrop on all the smokers outside, cause you know that's where I'll be.
You're gonna get every goblin you find stoned, aren't you?
And we can only hope them and everybody else. You don't make them loose lipped. Guaranteed.
Maybe they have a balcony for smoking on right there next to Bodie.
Maybe it's one of those
Or-
parties that you can smoke inside.
Oh, that would be very peculiar. But it would, yeah. Oh, I wonder how fancy we are. Should I be stressed about my outfit?
Yes, absolutely.
We have a
This is the
wardrobe.
Queen's ball.
Oh, that's right. We do have a wardrobe. The wardrobe address says I don't have a very good eye for this stuff. I'm not even wearing a shirt.
You're not wearing anything right now, Bodie. You're in the pool. Nobody's wearing anything.
You looking? Stop.
We all have. Okay, sorry. I'll stop looking at your.
It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke.
No.
Okay,
I'm looking this way now.
Okay. Damn it.
In any event, we do have a little bit of time to, I think, maybe finish exploring. I think, have any of you guys been to the observatory yet?
No. We
That
just
could be
hit
fun.
the bar and came here.
Okay, well, maybe we have a few drinks. We all get a haircut or a nice polish for all those of us with scales. And we can check out the observatory. Maybe sniff around a little more before we go get changed.
I will.
Oh, there's also the
admit,
shop. There's a shop here.
I've got to go to the aviary because I've got to pick up my dates. I'm going to try and convince him to come with me to ball.
Isn't he a
so-
guard? Do you think he'll be on guard duty during the ball?
He can guard
Maybe
me
so.
for all I care. You know, let's guard.
Yeah, 'cause
the
you're
ball
that important.
together. Eh,
Yeah, he's gonna guard
I'm
your
glad You're
assets.
seeing it my way, Wraught. It's so kind of you.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Don't think you need it. Don't think you need it. You're gonna have such a great time. I'll see you at the ball, though.
If you need any help with your outfit, you let me know. I've got a good eye for things, but my outfits usually are a little out there.
Yeah, we could tell from what you wore during the play.
You're so kind. Thank you. You're just full of compliments today.
It's true, I'm a saint.
While you all are here, is anyone availing themselves of any of the grooming services? Getting any new hairstyles or anything like that? I saw Otto's hand first. Let's hear what you all get, how you all get spiffed up.
Otto now, because his hair was in a fro but in a ponytail, has decided to get it relaxed and get full dreads or full braids going all the way down to his chest now, and on every other braid or so there are gold little indentments, jewelry pieces added to it to make it look more regal and fancy, but also everyday wear type stuff. And it is now half down from here and the other part in a ponytail.
You
And
have 3
pieces are there.
fairies who are on this task. 2 of them are on hair duty, and the other is like just refilling drinks or like massaging your feet while this gets done.
Full on positioned like Geralt in the fucking tub. That's how Otto is positioned in this thing.
100%. Wraught and then V.
I am going to get my scales all buffed. So just kind of like waxed and polished, and maybe like a little bit of engraving on the bigger ones. And I'm also getting all of my claws shined and then painted, like just a stripe down the top for a little bit of like fun color difference.
And hopefully sharpened.
Yes, sharpened, buffed, and painted on all of my claws. And you know,
you want
my
any colour
horns
on your
polished.
nails?
Yes, that would be divine. Just the tips, though.
Just the tips, what colour?
Blood red would be divine.
I should have seen it coming.
Comes flying back with a like thing of fingernail polish almost as big as the fairy itself, and then using the little brush starts to give you a nice fade to blood red on the tips of your claws.
Yep, it's like French tips except for raptors.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and I get all of my jewelry kind of polished up too, and you know, as they're like sitting there, I'm pulling like new bits that I've found as we've been traveling, and piercing it, re-piercing things, or putting in new piercings myself.
V.
Well, V has braids already in with some fabric in it, so she'd probably have them take it out and wash them and then re-put them back in. Probably with a few little ornate jewels added, but her main thing is getting her nails done. She was gonna get her nails done purple because
We're gonna sit next to each other and talk while we get our nails done.
Yeah, we're getting our nails done. Yeah, I'm like, you should have met this person. Her name was Birgitta.
Brigitte, and that was at the bar.
Yes. You know, I'm meeting all the best people here. You
You're
guys actually, you know,
sharing.
it makes sense and everything, but these people are at least nice.
As long as you're being careful, you can't just like put yourself out there too much. You're, you know, a single bear in a big world.
That is a good point. Don't forget to take care of yourself too, Wraught. I hear you've been
Well,
doing
that's why I
happy
travel with the
things.
buddy system.
What about Bodie? You getting anything?
Oh, heck no. All this funky fungus is finely grown and articulated, so I don't want to mess with that. I would, however, like them to check my back. I can't see back there. To make sure that I don't have any leaves that are yellowed or dried up, or if I got new sprouts, you know, wiggle the dirt a bit, let it air out. You know, I'm just looking for a little light maintenance on the back porch. You know what I'm saying? I don't need it anywhere else because I like the funk I got. It's
Hey, Bodie, you want me to do that?
It's the patina of my life. What?
Bodie, you want me to do that?
Yeah, I would really much prefer that, but I think we all paid for it, so...
There are, like, after you explain to the fairies what you need done, the 2 who were assigned to you exchange glances and then agree, and they fly off. And about 5 minutes later, they fly back wearing, like, gardener clothing with little buckets and little shears and all of that.
Yes, cute.
And so just as you are floating shell up on the water, we see these 2 fairies just walking along your shell and just doing some gardening in here. And just, we gotta get this one down.
And Bodie's got part of his neck under the water, and only his mouth and nostrils are out with his joint.
Yeah, you have
stoning the fairies?
a snorkel joint.
Oh, please
man,
tell
man.
me! Please tell me you're smoking at the fairies during it as well.
You mind if I smoke? It's free. Well, it's complimentary.
Whatever you want to do, man. It's your call.
Oh shit,
All
they're real
good
small.
here.
Oh
Woo!
You need to hydrate a lot, okay? Just hydrate a lot after this. Thanks, though.
And after
Will
a
you
couple
check their
minutes,
work?
you
Melon,
hear.
afterwards, will you check their work?
After a couple minutes, you hear just from your shell.
Hey, wake up! We're not done. Sorry.
Yeah, careful, the clover back there's real calm.
They start tending to the verdant garden that grows upon Bodie's shell. What about Kieren?
Kai washes his hair.
Got it. Nothing fancy. Doing it yourself.
No. He actually even just only washes it with soap. He doesn't even do like the shampoo and conditioner thing. He's one of those heathens that has like the body wash that does 14 different things and can do like an oil change in your car.
So Dr. Bronner's.
But still somehow has like perfect skin and hair, even though he only uses soap.
As you
And
start
we hate him for it.
tending
Buffing
to
the horns.
yourself, at some point and you didn't even notice it happen, a tray appeared next to you with a number of different grooming tools and accessories, oils and shampoos and conditioner and combs and different accessories here, as the fairies noticed you were doing it yourself. And all of you, for taking some time to relax here in Winter's Haven, get 7 temp HP that you will keep until you either long rest or use them. Temp HP, not max HP.
Listen.
Please add it to your temp HP. 7.
While this is all going on, can I be at the bar fully complimenting the bartender? It's like, this is great.
Thank you very much. That was a fun challenge.
That's a review.
So, what about on the rim?
Ooh, I see where you're going for there. So a little less in the
Yeah.
cocktail, more on the rim. Okay. You want another?
Yeah.
I can try it now.
Yes.
The first attempt at
Melon,
this,
get me.
the first and second, as V calls for one, attempt that you get at this, the rock of the salt is a little too large. It's not uncomfortably, it's just not
Oh, I
as
love it.
fine as it should be for rimming a glass. They're pretty noticeable little salt rocks.
Well, let me know what you think.
Perfect.
Thank you. Here, that was perfect.
So, you all have gotten yourselves cleaned up, freshened up, relaxed, some drinks. Do you all continue to hang out here? Be going somewhere else afterwards? What's the plan?
We've got more places to snoop.
How long was it before our appointment back at the room with the previous carnival owner?
I don't think they told her a specific time, so I mean, she's gonna show up.
No,
eventually.
sorry. This is out of... Yeah. This is like... Matt, it's like, do you know about how long we got?
Well, I didn't. Oh shit! I don't remember because I didn't talk to her.
What-
That was.
It was just this evening.
I know. Just in general, it's like I didn't talk to her, so I legitimately don't remember. We said just eat, like she said, just this is evening, so probably stay here for like a couple of hours, and then we go back and get ready.
Yeah. I mean, I wanted
Tell
to
you
check out
what.
the shop and the observatory, so we can blow a little time.
Why don't I go back, stay at the room, don't leave, don't touch anything, hands in my pockets. Wraught, you and I, and then we meet up with you all.
All right, follow me.
You sure? The room's gonna be boring by yourself.
There's
Like
Gideon and
Gideon and-
Juniper.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna rest
great.
with Juniper.
Oh, God.
V, do you want an escort to your date? I have to do a meditation walk anyway before the ball.
Oh, that's so wonderful. I would love an escort. That would be so nice. I still have to figure out what I have to wear, so that's going to take at least an hour. And then we have to start on my makeup a little. That's going to take at least another 30 minutes. So I think I need to start going now.
That's some time. That's some time. Okay, yeah.
I got to get my full outfits for ball and everything together. I mean,
man, I was
we
just
want to
gonna
look good.
put on a clean pair of pants. You think I'm underdressing? You know what? You'll probably go. You help me, I help you.
So easy. But I help you. Don't worry if you want to get extra.
Suddenly super stressed out about this more than I thought. But I think it's gonna be good.
And the closet can help.
Yeah, that is true. Kai, what are you feeling like doing?
Honestly, I was probably just gonna hang out with Wraught to see where she goes, but I do kind of want to do some intel gathering because this place gives me the heebie-jeebies. And that is the technical term for it, yes.
I think she meant, what are you wearing to the ball?
Oh.
Oh, no,
Clothes.
I totally meant where you were going. Don't worry. I totally meant where you were going. But I'm interested
what
in
I'm wearing to the ball is going to be clothes, probably. If we're lucky.
I'm so proud of you. Nice. That's wonderful.
He's wearing
I even washed my hair for you. Make myself look nice.
V's gonna lean in a little. Oh, that smells so nice.
It's lavender. He has some class. It doesn't smell like naval supremacy or some, like, blue bar bullshit.
A Duke Cannon bar.
In real life, Sarah uses naval supremacy soap.
Yes, and they call it naval diplomacy now, apparently. But yes, I use that in real life. It doesn't mean Kai does.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but it currently sounds like Melon, Bodie, and V are all three planning to head back to the room. Kieren, you said you would be, like, either snooping or sticking with Wraught. So, Wraught, where were you planning on going?
I was probably going to go check out the observatory, and if I had time, then the shop afterwards. But if I don't have time, then after the observatory, I'll go to the room.
You should have time. Should.
Oh, wait. If you two are not going to the same place, should I go with one of you instead? I'm
Do what you want to do,
Wraught
Melon.
and Kai.
Well, Kieren, knowing
You
that...
don't want to play dress up, that's fine.
Knowing that Wraught is planning to head to the observatory, where would Otto and Kieren be going?
I would still be going with Wraught. He wants to take a look around.
Okay, you two are going together. Okay.
Otto's just going to sit here for a while and actually relax. Because this has been a very hard trip. And finally getting a chance to just sit.
Got it. All right. So as we see 5 of you, Melon, Bodie, V, Wraught, and Kieren, getting dressed, getting dried off, and starting to leave Winter's Haven, Otto staying here a little bit longer to enjoy the relaxation. Eventually, let me shift my ambiance slightly. Eventually, the 5 of you reach a crossroads where one direction leads back to the guest suites and one to the observatory. The observatory is part of the guest wing, but in order to reach it, you have to walk outside a little bit. So the arrow is pointing outside, and you can even see from here the huge observatory nestled within the peaks, and you see that there are steps that lead up, several different flights of steps that climb up the craggy mountain to the observatory from here.
Stairs, my mortal enemy.
I thought that was like swords and shit, but you know what? We can add it to the list.
V, good luck with your hot date. Bodie, if you get bored standing guard, I guess you can come join us in a bit.
Where you gonna be?
There.
Okay, I gotta do my meditation walk because I know I'm gonna be real fucked up with all these hoity people if I don't get grounded. You know what I mean?
So you could go back to the spa and hang out with Otto.
I might swing by, but getting good outfit on and getting viewers needs to go safety is my priority right now. I'll swing by.
We can help
after.
you with your outfit, Bodie. Don't stress about it too much.
I'm really stressed about
can
if I
tell.
could sweat,
You're getting
it
like
would be
more
happening.
wrinkles.
No, really? That's what a nice thing to say.
Don't listen. Oh, Rod.
You liked it.
But did you mean it as compliment?
The
I meant that he was
Picatina
getting
of my
stressed, and
life.
he didn't need to be.
It was a statement.
As we see you 5 have this conversation and then split off, 3 heading back to the room, 2 exiting outside into the cold winter wind to climb the steps to the observatory. Let's go ahead and take our break. And that's where we'll come back to continue to follow our wild things as they explore Arctis tour. Don't go anywhere, y'all.
As they do wild shit.
We'll be
For
back.
artists.
We are back. Welcome, welcome. So, we are going to pick back up with the three heading back to the guest chambers. Now, just a reminder, the guest chamber is magnificent, opulent, black marble floors, scattered fur rugs, multiple grand four-poster beds, baths, your individual magical enchanted wardrobes, the bottles of champagne that you all had drained have been cleared away, along with the used glassware, and a fresh bottle with fresh glasses awaits you here. Your towels have been replaced. Someone came in here while you were gone and made it look absolutely perfect, yet not so perfect that it isn't welcoming. And so, as the three of you step back in, what you up to?
Are my wet clothes still right where I left them?
Yes, they are. They've been dried.
Excellent.
And folded, but they are in the same place.
I'll probably go over to the wardrobe and start theory crafting things.
Just trying different. No, this cloak. No, not those pants. No.
Pants?
Fair enough.
Who uses those?
My bad.
But no, staying out of trouble, keeping my pockets where I can have my hands in them.
Got it.
Where are your hands? Better be in your pockets.
Oh, they are.
Anything else from Bodie or V here?
Probably the whole way V was talking to Bodie about what Bodie could be wearing to the ball. And probably what V was she's like going back and forth, and she's like, I just don't know. I mean, should I show a little fur, or should I keep it nice and classy? And so just having that kind of conversation.
And Bodie is going to do his absolute best to be both supportive and helpful. You know, everybody appreciates a little fur, but sometimes it's nice to be able to unwrap that package, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Leave it to the imagination. Let them unwrap it later. This is good thoughts. Yeah. So we would probably be over by the wardrobe, going through, trying to figure out our outfits for the evening.
Absolutely. I love
The
it.
mirror is still covered?
Mirror is still covered.
Belt, no belt.
I mean, with all the stuff I just saw at the Spy Museum today, now I'm like, are there bugs in the
There's something about
the lamp?
Yes.
Is there something about the shoes on the floor?
Yeah.
Yes. The shoes. That's the problem, Sarah.
Well,
Only one person here
You're
wears
right,
shoes.
we don't wear them. You can't hide bugs in shoes if you don't wear them.
good point. Well, as we see the three of you in here trying to figure out attire for this evening, we will cut over to Kieren and Wraught, who... Oh, give me 2 seconds.
And just for reference, I've mentally connected with Melon just so he can alert me if their invited guest shows up.
Got it.
He is not abusing his connection.
Thank God somebody isn't.
You step outside, and there is a very clear delineated path here, complete even with, essentially guardrails to make it so that no one falls off the precarious mountainside here in the process of traipsing their way to the observatory. And as you begin to climb up, you are immediately struck by this observatory settled here within the peaks of these snowy mountains, slender telescope reaching up as if aiming to pierce the sky. And the observatory itself, even, is a masterful work of art. Graceful arches adorning its exterior, walls made of smooth metal, and the whole thing seems to almost glow in the pale light of the wintry moon from overhead.
It's so picturesque. I can picture it as if I was being told what it looks like by a narrator.
Amazing. As the two...
Hi, there's so many stairs. There's so many stairs.
There are a lot of stairs. It's not quite like the incline or anything, but it's no small amount of stairs. And
At this point, I'll probably just practically drag her behind me, because as a goat, I'm just meant to climb.
It's true.
No, you go on ahead. Leave me. Leave me. Go on ahead.
I start to pull your tail for a minute as if I'm pulling your tail behind me, and I think that makes you not happy about it.
No. And for the first time in a while, I actually put my wings down and use them as hands to pick myself up off the ground, because I've been using my feet for like 2 freaking realms, and use them to kind of carry myself up the stairs. Like some kind of weird kaiju.
As you continue to climb the stairs, you reach another small plateau from which another series of steps rises.
Ew.
And you hear the sound of armored movement. Shink, shink, shink. And you see a figure descending the steps, heading your way. And it stops right at the bottom of the steps. You can see, even from here, that this individual has on their back a pretty fierce-looking greatsword. And as they approach you and stop at the bottom of the steps, leaving about 15 feet between you and them, this winter Eladrin, you can still tell, despite being fully armored, I mean full plate mail, shield on arm, currently. Halt, outsiders! State your purpose at Arctis Tor.
We are
We're here to
attending
party.
the ball. Yes, exactly. And we were told that this was part of the guest wing that we could visit during our off time.
And whom is it that you serve here? To whom are you loyal?
Ourselves and the spirit of adventure.
We're here because, oh crap, I forgot her name. The out of character, the hag. Shit.
Endolin.
And we have an
Endolin.
invitation
Thank you.
issued by Endolin.
It doesn't answer why you're here. No one here is loyal to no one. Who are you loyal to?
Honestly, just passing through.
Do we need to be loyal to someone to access the observatory?
No.
Who are you loyal to, out of idle curiosity?
Because we don't know everybody here.
I am loyal to the Winter
Who
Court.
are you?
And to Lord Sven Nightwalker. It is on behalf of he that I am here. If it's true that you're loyal to no one here, you won't survive long without someone looking after you. My lord proposes a trade. You work for him? Convey any unusual information that you discover during your time here as outsiders. And in exchange, he and the Winter's Legion will look out for you.
The Winter's Legion, which I'm assuming you're a part of, sir.
My name isn't important. Yes, I am.
I mean, we'll think about it. We still are, meeting people, and I'm really bad at names. So,
What makes
We're
your
meeting
lord
folks.
so worth serving?
My lord is general of the Winter's Legion. Wants nothing but what is best for the Winter Court, of which we cannot say the same about you. So you said you needed some time to think about it. I have been instructed to give you 30 seconds.
Great.
For what? And then what's the otherwise? Because we've got like a big party with us, and if this is a threat,
Oh, it is.
and you kill us, they're gonna come find us too.
No.
All right, can we...
Allow me to assure you, no one would bat an eye if a few strangers went missing.
Ow! Okay, can we take a quick out-of-character pause to...
Sure.
Have, just as a... I'm gonna actually immediately take my mental connection back from Melon. Melon, you hear a little popping noise, like a balloon. And swap it to Kai, because we can have a much faster conversation, I think, telepathically, than we can have out loud in front of this crazy man. And in Kai's head, I'm gonna go, what the fuck? What the fuck?
What the fuck? I mean, do we know anything about these Nightwalkers?
Not a fucking thing. But here's the thing:
I'm
not against allies. I'm not against allies, and we can decide what we find relevant, I guess, to pass along.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't think there's anything bad against him right now, other than the fact that he's a really
feel like
scary
being
guard.
pushed off a cliff or murdering people as soon as we get here.
I can't stab through that kind of armor.
Yes, you can.
We don't fight humanoids, really.
You stabbed through a dragon.
Because they didn't have armor. They just had scales. You know this.
Okay, how about this? Let's just say, sure, we'll
You know what?
pass along relevant information, and
we'll keep our ears open.
Keep our ears open, sure, because I'm not against having people to talk to in this court. You fine with that?
Yeah.
Sir No Name, magnificent knight that you are, I am not above turning down an alliance when it is offered, since you are one of the few who has offered it since we arrived. Didn't like the threat, but I do like the idea of having people I can discuss ongoing politics with.
So, I mean, we'll keep our ears open. We'll...
Fantastic.
I have nothing against him, so sure.
My lord will be pleased to hear it.
And how will we recognize your lord if we see him?
As I said, Lord Nightwalker is General of the Winter's Legion. Should be easy to pick him out. But if you hear anything that you wish to report, you can seek out a member of the Winter's
Like what?
Legion.
Probably
Anything
bombs.
that
You see something, you
seems-
say something.
Anything that seems unusual. Any plots.
Really cool birds.
Any,
Don't tell them about really cool birds.
Any stirrings of dissent. Any plots. Any conspiracies.
Can
anything
I
that
tell you about the
strikes you
super
as...
cool nail job I got done at the spa? And I'm going to start putting on this little bit I'm a bit stupid and ditzy because I'm literally in a little cloth dress out in the cold with bare feet.
My lord looks at you. Could you make me a persuasion check here to play the fool?
I'm playing the fucking idiot. Idiot queen. 17 with a +8. So 25. And I've just got this big shiny-eyed smile and I'm holding out my claws to him. Aren't they pretty?
As I was saying, anything unusual can report to a member of the Winter's Legion, such as myself, or to Lord Nightwalker himself, or his son, Lord Yoren Nightwalker.
I mean, is there anybody that the Nightwalkers particularly hate? Because, if there's a friend versus an enemy kind of thing, who does he hate?
Any stirrings of
Do they hate
dissent,
me? Do you think they hate
anything-
me?
Anything you may hear about the Summer Court, or dissent, or
Okay, Summer Court.
conspiracy.
Okay, we'll keep our ears open.
And, on a personal note, good choice. And he gives a sharp whistle, and 3 very large hounds appear from above from where he had descended, just overlooking this plateau.
Puppies!
And the Knight of the Winter's Legion gives you all a nod. Have a pleasant evening.
Bye, Mr. Knight. If we see any weird suitcases, we'll let you know.
And begins to head off, giving another quick whistle, and the 3 hounds all fall in behind.
As soon as they're around the corner,
Yeah.
Kai's gonna do that thing like in a Ghibli movie where it's like the static of the fur starts from his feet all the way to the top of his head, just like something's been electrocuted. He's like, I'm sweating like a sinner in church right now, Wraught. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I can smell it.
I'm gonna need to take another bath after this.
Yeah, because it's all going to freeze on you, and the second it thaws in the ball, you are going to stink like a barn.
He's just gonna start snapping and casting prestidigitation on himself to not be covered in sheer sweat.
Man, they're hardcore here,
What
aren't
the
they?
fuck? What the fuck?
What do they think's going to happen?
Well, I mean, he's gonna tap his head again so that we're just doing the mental thing. Because, I mean, we know that there's at least one lady who fucking hates Zybilna, but I don't know what his opinion is on Zybilna. So, you know, is it something he would hate, he would support? Because that's one I'm really hesitant about because I want to find more information about it.
Well, you know what's nice? I don't know what they consider suspicious, so I wouldn't even know
Yeah,
what to
it's
report
like-
here. I mean, maybe people
Is he
walking
a-
on the ceiling is normal.
Is he a bad guy? I don't know.
He acted like a bad guy, he just threatened us with dogs.
No, his boss.
Oh, his boss. I don't know. Maybe his boss is super hot.
Uh,
I mean, you don't have a date, right? You want to get captain of the guard? I'm going to elbow him as I
Yes.
start up the stairs again.
Yeah, I mean, if I can't stab him with a knife, then maybe, you know, there's other kind of stabbing that can occur. Who knows?
Do you think
As-
that it's suspicious if we report him as suspicious to his boss because he was threatening invited guests?
And then, as a segue, we continue up the stairs with the sound of Kai's chuckling.
You press into the observatory through the large glass doors, and the interior is spacious. High ceiling and walls made with that same smooth material as the outside, and there is a metal catwalk that encircles the entire room, providing a vantage from which to view the various mechanisms, gear, and complex machinery that powers the impressive telescope here in the observatory. The majority of the room is taken up by an array of levers and cogs that are whirring and spinning in a frenetic dance, while a number of massive beacons sparkling with electricity similarly rotate overhead. And at the moment, there is only one other individual in here. A young man with blue eyes, long blonde hair that is aged nearly to white, willowy, who is currently whistling while tending to one of the gears with some fine tools here, just making a very minute adjustment here.
I'm gonna give Kai a real subtle elbow to make him look at me. And then I'm gonna kind of waggle my eyebrows and glance over to the guy.
Oh my god. Alright, I guess it's my turn. Sure. He'll
Fine
Kind of.
tools, mentally.
Kai's going the full gay this episode. I love it. Alright. Just kind of
Tis the month.
quietly walk up towards this individual. You know. Howdy.
Just because you
Sorry,
walked up
sorry.
very quietly, gets startled as you approach, drops.
Oh,
one
no,
of the
I think he
things
was
that-
doing like big clip flops.
Well, you said quietly approach. Those were your exact words.
Oh, sorry, my bad. You're right.
Oh. He, like, one of
Scare the
the
shit out of it.
one of
Do
the
it.
little gears goes falling in. Oh, shit. Apologies. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, yes. Feel free to look around. bother. Well, there's that tweezers.
Kai will use Mage Hand to reach in and grab the teeny little gear that fell.
Bless you. Thank you. I think I would have probably had to have taken this whole thing apart to get that. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Only seems fair. Just came up to admire all this work. It's lovely.
Thank you. It is a lot to keep maintained, but it is also a joy to work on. My name is Luca Oxley. Apologies for not introducing myself sooner. I am the caretaker of the observatory here at Arctistor.
Hi, charmed. He'll reach out and, shake
pleasure
his
to
hand.
meet you. Pleasure. Takes your hand. It's a little sweaty.
Oh well.
Slightly clammy.
He's covered in fur. He doesn't care. It's a sweaty hand and a furry hand.
Yeah,
This is
that's
the best combination.
not a fun combo, but you both weather it.
So, what all are you able to observe up here?
Oh, a great deal. I actually here, if you wish, give me a moment. I can show you. This telescope is something truly special. Here, and he hops down from what he was doing, runs over to a big crank, and the telescope rotates slightly as the entire floor rotates a little bit to move it. And he eventually, rubbing his hands together, excitedly gestures for you to look through it.
So you got his special interests.
I'll look into it.
Could you please make me an intelligence check, Kieren?
Oh, God. 8.
8, okay. As you look through the lens of this observatory's telescope, it transports you in a way beyond simply looking through the lens of a benign telescope. You are transported to a breathtaking world landscape of nothing but twinkling stars and celestial wonders. An aurora of cascading blues and purples and greens, like a flowing, never-ending river of light that snakes its way across the dark expanse of the night sky. Some of the stars clustered together, forming almost recognizable shapes and patterns. And even though you aren't necessarily familiar with these constellations, they make sense to you somehow, in a way deeper than your explanation allows you to make sense of. And as you behold this, you just hear the excited tittering from Luca next to you. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it? You see?
It's a thing. I'm glad I don't get motion sick, but it's a thing and it's beautiful.
Apologies, I should have warned you. Yes, for if you're susceptible to motion, I should have warned you. I'm so sorry.
No, it's a good. That one's on me. Should have expected that the gigantic telescope in the magical castle was not going to be a normal telescope. But you just, look at the cool cosmos every day and go on, the coolest space trip ever.
Yes, there. Aside from the tasks in the observatory that keep me busy, there isn't much for me to do at the court, so in my spare time, I go away from here, somewhere else far away. Nothing else ever seems so bad when I do that.
Are you stuck here? Oh, Joe.
No, not at all. I love working here. It's peaceful, it's simple, and I understand it.
I think Wraught had something.
Is this guy a Winter Eladrin?
No, He is human.
Human in the Winter Court.
Oh, I was automatically thinking that he was another elf.
Nope.
Or whatever they are.
Human.
I think I've been kind of watching from by the door, just like with my hands tucked behind me and leaning against the wall. What's a human doing in the Winter Court?
What's a Dragonborn doing in the Winter Court?
We have an invitation.
I have a job. But I take your meaning. I wasn't always from. I'm not originally from the Feywild, but I don't remember too much from before coming here. So that's a different life.
You don't remember?
I will look at
You've been here
Wraught.
so long you've forgotten.
Maybe both. Not sure now. Just don't remember too much of it. I know I've been in Feywild a long time.
I think Wraught and I will meet each other's eyes like, what's a long time?
Well, it depends on whether you're here or somewhere else. Here? 30 years? Maybe?
Oh my god, so you were like a kid when you came here.
Maybe.
You're very generous. Very generous, very kind to say so.
I'm thinking
Well,
about
I mean, I can't
how...
also gauge human ages, but you still look young anyways.
I'll take it. I'll take the win.
I'm thinking about how Elkhorn had, like, his memories erased and, like, tampered with. And I'll kind of, like, mosey over with my hands still behind my backs. If you don't remember, I can take a look for you if you like. See if there's anything to dredge up.
Very, very, very kind of you. No, that's okay. But whatever that was then. This is now.
And you're happy with now?
Yes, very happy with now.
I feel like that's fair. Actually, does the name Elkhorn mean anything to you? Just covering some bases here.
Not that I've heard, but I also don't even know your names, so I don't often ask the names of people who come to the observatory.
Oh, right.
So maybe he came here and I just didn't ask. Sorry.
All good. All good.
I don't remember
Probably
Luca
not.
in the party, so probably not.
Yeah, figured just in case. But that's really cool. I mean, I'm glad you're happy here.
This is my brother Kai, by the way.
Oh, I already introduced myself. You're Wraught.
Oh, did you?
Yes, see, I have class. I smell like
Class.
lavender, and I introduce my people.
Lavender and goat sweat.
Well, Wraught,
I have prestidigitation that off.
since you made the climb up here, did you want to look too? And he seems very excited
Sure.
about showing it to someone
Why not?
else. Could you also make me an intelligence check, please?
Please be higher than an 8. Please be higher than an 8. I got a nat 20 with a +4.
Don't forget to
To
roll
look
publicly,
in a
my
Oh
friend.
my god.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna redo it.
It's all right. It's all right.
No. I want to,
Okay.
because getting a nat 20 on a telescope viewing is kind of silly. Let's see here. Oh, I just rolled a 20, so that's 16.
16? Okay. You see exactly the same thing
Didn't
that I
waste it.
said. Just the wonders of the stars, of this aurora, these constellations. And as you look at it, and you, just like Kieren did, feel yourself somehow familiar with these constellations, even though you know you shouldn't be. You feel knowledge that isn't yours flood into you. The knowledge of the stars that get to watch everything happen from their hanging vantage. And could you do me a favor, Wraught? Could you roll me 2 d20s, and you can write those results down and use them the same way you use Portent, which is you can use those results to replace any of your rolls before you roll them.
Okay.
Can I look through the telescope again?
No.
Sorry.
Get away. Mine. My telescope.
Darn.
I'm going to roll these public pages so I can... Okay, garbage. But... And I can replace any roll, or do they have to be mine?
Any of your rolls, any attack roll, saving throw, or ability, any d20 that
Before
you are
they
going to
happen.
make, you can choose to replace with one of those before you make the roll. So what did you roll? A 7 and 8?
Rolled a
Okay.
Not good, but I mean, maybe they'll come in handy.
Might be what you need sometimes. Who knows?
If you need to, like, do something like that, if somebody's taking over your brain.
That's
Like
true.
what happened
Maybe
to Melon if you need to
that's
fail some
true.
attacks.
Yeah, make
That's
yourself
very
fail might be
true.
nice sometimes.
You're right.
You just feel this knowledge flood into you. Just a glimpse into the future that might be able to benefit you sometime.
Kai, the stars told me I can suck if I want to.
I'd make a euphemism about that, but that already is just okay. That's a thing.
Yeah, I guess so. Didn't realize that was something stars could do.
They told you that you suck. I see.
No, not that I suck. Just that I can if I
Well,
want
no,
to.
that's totally what you said. Luca, this is the greatest thing you've ever given. Like, this is the best gift you could have given me, is having the stars tell my sister that she sucks. This is amazing. Thank you.
I don't know what that means, but happy to have helped.
Fabulous. Can we see anything else, or is it just like the cosmos? Because if it's just the cosmos, that's still cool.
Make me a persuasion check.
Can you turn it so we can look into people's bedrooms?
I only ask that because I teach people about telescopes. Like, can I see stars, or am I going to see planets and shit? And my laptop is unhappy with me, so persuasion check. Oh my god, page, stop freezing. Plus 11, let's go.
You have such a high
Plus
perception.
11. That is wild.
17, 6 plus 11.
Luca looks a little nervous at first, but then you see
Pinky's where
that
we won't tell.
he decides he trusts you. I can use the observatory to see other things than the stars as well. Actually, and he leans in a little conspiratorially. Lord Nightwalker recently instructed me to use the observatory to spy on the summer court. There are rumors of war, according to Lord Nightwalker, and any information. But I haven't been able to find much of anything yet.
I mean, that's good.
It could be. Thing is, I expected to find something when the whole summer realm, it's very quiet. There isn't much happening there.
And that's the unusual part? Is there usually things happening?
I hadn't looked too much before, but I would expect something, but I don't know. Maybe it means that they're preparing in secret, or maybe it means something else. I don't know. It isn't for minds like mine to draw conclusions. I just gather the information.
Luca,
Well, let's hope that.
Go ahead.
Let's hope that, the Lord here isn't also taking that as the same thing, because, I mean, the lack of and this is Sarah's voice, a lack of intel does not mean an affirmation. I mean, we don't know what the baseline is. They might just be like that all the time, we just have no other thought for it.
I don't know. Above my pay grade.
Luca, out of curiosity, can you use this telescope to look at this court?
No, it's a telescope. It's for looking at things far away.
What if you had a slightly smaller telescope, like binoculars?
Theoretically, yes, you could use it to look at something closer than a telescope. Typically, binoculars aren't quite as powerful as a telescope of this size, so yes. Not sure I understand.
We got approached by a rather strange knight on our walk up. Were you also threatened with dogs?
Threatened with dogs? No.
Well, apparently, the Knights of the Realm are suspicious about something happening. But if you happen to have a smaller telescope, such as binoculars, and keep an eye from your eye in the sky on the ball and happen to see anything, we'd be happy to compensate you for any information you might gather.
It almost.
I'm sure
sounds,
your lord would also love it.
It almost sounds to me like you are requesting me to spy on members
No.
of the court, and I certainly could not do that.
I am looking for summer court spies. You would actually be doing a service to your realm.
I already am. I'm doing the best that I'm sorry that I think that you don't quite understand how telescopes and binoculars work. If you need a lesson, I would be happy to instruct you on how lenses are crafted and their various applications. Fascinating study. But I couldn't use it to look here because I'm here.
And the ball is indoors. You can't exactly use binoculars.
There's no windows to the ball? I'm gonna look at Kai.
It would require a curved lens to be able to peer from here into the ballroom, and would essentially require me pointing it directly into the ballroom, and would require the crafting of an entirely new telescope.
Yeah, so he can't be an eyes in the sky for safety and security kind of thing.
Pity. You seemed like such a specialist.
Sorry to disappoint.
Leave him be, Wraught.
Mentally, I'm gonna go, girl's got a shooter shot.
If you ever need to get away from the court and the drama again, the stars will always be here. So you both are more than welcome anytime.
As long as they don't tell me that I'm allowed to suck twice next time I come.
Still don't know the context.
And as we head out, Kai's going to shake Luca's hand again and hold it for a good hot second, just to like in kindness and stuff for this poor anxious man. Just thank you, Good luck, and I hope the stars treat you kindly too.
As we fade from here, we return to the guest quarters, where you all have been trying on different clothing items and things such as that. And as there is a knock on your door, do we see either of the three of you, Bodie, Melon, or V, in any different clothing?
Currently in the midst of change, so buck naked.
V has just finished putting on her dress and she's doing her makeup, and she looks over at Bodie. Bodie, what does she see?
Bodie is usually in linen pants without a shirt and a corded belt, but he has made the attempt to put on some sort of sandal to keep his feet off the ground. He's wearing a dark pair of pants, and he's wearing a linen shirt with a V, a little V with the little strings right there, with little bracers on his arms. It's got cloth. And then he's perfectly coiffed in the garden region, and he looks excited. And he's wearing a leather belt, not a corded belt. It's all very fancy.
You're really stepping it up. Melon, put clothes on. We have someone at the door.
What?
V stands up and she is in pretty much like a giant sunset dress that goes from orange to deep purple. And the only thing covering like the chest area is flowers that are growing from the center, embroidered, like going up and down and then billowing at the bottom. But she's like trying to pull the curtain to like hide Melon, hoping that she can open the door here.
There's so much fur, they can't see anything.
Bodie, are you going to open? You want me to open the door? I can open. I need to.
Oh no, shit! I got this shit.
I'm gonna
wait,
head
is
on
it
over to get the door.
No, Melon, put on clothes.
Nope, I got it.
I'll race you.
Oh, absolutely not.
The person outside the door just hears two sets of footsteps running that way, and as you open the door and reveal a Winter Eladrin woman familiar to you, Bodie and V, from the Wandering Yeti, she, as soon as you open the door, covers her eyes. Put some clothes on.
Sorry about that.
I told you. Not everybody wants to see that, even if it's furry.
Alright, I will grab my booty shorts and go get the others. I will go grab some shorts and only shorts, and then go find the other two.
You need more clothes.
Nope, just juicy
your
shorts.
sisters.
The juicy shorts,
They
and
will
I'm
be
gonna go
so
find the others.
upset.
I said what I said.
As Isolde witnesses, just like as soon as knocking on the door with Bodie and V confirming that this is the individual you were going to be meeting, seeing Melon put on his juicy shorts and head out, she... May I? And is looking around the hallway fairly frequently, a little nervously, standing out here in the hall.
Oh yes, come in. Come in. I'm so sorry. Come on in here, Melon. Ugh.
One more double
Just
check to
cleaning
make
it
sure
all
that
out.
there's no one in the hall, and then dips in. And just a reminder, this woman, like I said, Winter Eladrin, very cold countenance. And she does have that, while sheathed, she still is walking around with her sword on her person, which does, even through the sheath, emanate a faint red glow. And as she takes one of the chairs, she removes the sword, just leans it up next to herself, and waits. Before too long. Oh, yeah, Melon.
I was gonna say probably to head out because I know where people were. I'm gonna stop by the spas, like just give Otto like wrap it up and just say guest. And then I'm gonna go towards the observatory because that's where I know the other two went. No detours.
Got it.
I really love the broken mental connection has now been Melon in booty shorts going now into the winter area.
It's the consequence. As you head out into the full winter wind, your fur, the sections that were still a little bit wet from the bath, just freeze immediately. And
nice natural spikes.
Yeah, for real. But you climb the steps, head into the observatory where you find your siblings.
I think we're probably wandering our way down now, so we probably hit this at the... What are you wearing?
My shorts.
Aren't you cold?
No.
He is covered in fur, but also that's a look.
Let's get back before anybody sees you.
About 15 or 20 minutes pass Bodie and V between Melon leaving and eventually returning. And Otto, would you be... So we'll say...
I would already be walking back in. I'll be walking back in after I'm told.
Otto arrives about 10 minutes before Melon returns with Wraught and Kieren, and the familiar Winter Eladrin just gives you a silent nod of recognition as you walk in.
Do you want anything to drink, or are you hungry or anything like that?
As you ask her this, what's your passive insight?
$17.
She is looking directly at the covered-up mirror. And as you ask her if she wants anything to drink, she stands up almost as if she did not hear you and walks over to the mirror where just a small section of it wasn't covered by the drapes, and she pushes it so that it is fully covered.
Is that a yes or a no or a maybe?
She
I don't know.
turns to you. Wouldn't say no to a drink.
All right, no problem. And we'll get one of the really nice bottles of Santana Champ that we got going on. No. And goes to reach into his pouch and his quiver and pulls out the Moonfire Moonshine, because he knows that this is the only thing that is 100% could not have been tampered with in any way possible. So it's more of, here you go. After watching her do the mirror.
I assume you pour out a little drink for her, and she sniffs it and takes a sip with a... It's good. It's really good.
Thanks.
And at about this time, the door opens, and Melon returns with Wraught and Kieren in tow.
Who let him go out like this?
Like, we could make him do anything? I just had to stop him from trying to open the door naked, but he still did it. Everybody
And your brother's keeper.
see you. I'm Harry, nobody can tell. Yeah, we can all see it.
And your brother's keeper.
Well, anyways, the stars told Wraught that she sucks, but that's the best. That's like the highlight of my
tell
day.
the whole fucking party.
So
I think
anyways,
you're awesome, Wraught, but I'm sorry. The stars said that.
Don't need to
So
listen
hi,
to the
Soul.
stars.
Thank you for coming.
When you say her name, she looks around, just snaps her head around, pure paranoia again, and just holds a finger to her lips.
I did a detect magic earlier. Literally, the only thing in this entire room that was magic was the mirror.
I know. So if it's all right with you, I recommend that we talk a little carefully. Precautions and gestures towards the mirror have clearly been taken, but I've developed a bit of a paranoid side. So, for the purposes of this, let's not use my name. And if we're discussing that person, and I think we all at this point looks around at the others, well, maybe they told you, but at least you two, looks at Bodie and Kieren, know who I mean when I say that person.
They who shall not be named.
Indeed.
We get you. So,
Do you mind, though, if I ask all of your names? Since I assume you know mine.
I'm Wraught. That's Melon, but you've probably seen him in all of his glory by now.
I am V. Hello, it's very wonderful to meet you.
I'm Bodie.
And I'm Otto.
Otto. You know, you're the reason that I even talk to your friends. A crown that you still have on your head whether you can see it or not. Recognized that as soon as you walked in. So, and she sits forward. Her hand is gripping her sword's hilt. Not in a threatening way, but more just like almost like a fidget, just needing, and is just squeezing it and then relaxing it and squeezing it. and relaxing it.
Can I take that for you and hang it up somewhere? Nobody's going to take it. It'll stay in the room, but
I'll pass.
up to you.
So, I was told by a few of your friends that I was right with my guess that you all are outsiders here at the court, huh?
What tipped you off?
A lot of things. But I was right. What I'm about to tell you all puts me at great risk. So before I do, I would ask your word that anything I tell you here and now will not make it to anyone else. If it does, it could very easily mean my life.
Ethan, did I get the sensation that I entered into some kind of bond with that freaky knight on the stairs? Like, I might get struck by lightning if I don't follow, any kind of crazy vow to report anything I found suspicious?
You didn't feel anything of that sort.
Okay, so...
We just said we'd keep our ears open.
That's true. We didn't say we'd say anything, just said that we'd listen.
You did say you would
Nor
say
did
something, actually. You specifically did say you would report. Just for what it's worth. Not saying you're fey-bound, but just recalling factual history, you did say that.
Okay.
Do I have your words?
Unless it endangers my party, you have my word.
Fair enough.
I'm probably gonna go work on my clothes because I shouldn't be part of this, probably.
Melon, you're allowed to be part of intelligent
Oh.
conversations.
You sure?
You got
Yes,
a brain.
Sure.
Don't. It's not a
No.
marble.
So after you all give your words, Isolde begins, and she says, long time ago. Feels like many different lives ago now. I was an adventurer like you all. I know the look, even cleaned up. And just like you all, I had a crew I worked with. One by one, every single one of them fell to this creature that the only name that we have for it is the Caller. It was after that that I met Zybilna for the first time. It was after that that I met her for the first time. And we became quick friends. I was distraught over the loss of my friends. They were family to me. The loss of them, the loss of my purpose, and she, my friend, saw that I was distraught and despondent, and she encouraged me to find another pastime, something to give me purpose and distraction. And that's when she found the carnival for me. It was wonderful. It was exactly what I needed. Lights and cheers, something new every day. All the distractions that I needed, but eventually I grew bored of that, as I always do, and one day I stumbled across a pair of Shatterkai, who also happened to own a carnival. I was looking for any way to get out of my carnival at the time. And so we agreed to swap carnivals. Something new. Might be exactly what I needed. For some reason, my friend didn't like that much. But she agreed that the trade was okay as long as there was a condition. if the two carnivals ever met again, the trade would be undone. And so, we swapped carnivals, those Shatterkai and I, who you, looks at you, Otto, likely know by the names of Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, though that wasn't their names when I met them. And the Witchlight Carnival became what it now is. After I made the trade, Nerix, Mr. Witch, as he was handing over the keys, also gave me this, and she points down at the sword, to help protect the carnival. It was only after the trade was done that I started to remember things. Things I'd forgotten. And the things I remembered didn't sit well with me. And so I started to dig. I used my connections and resources to figure out truth. The truth is, the caller wasn't working on its own. It did what it did because she told it to. She told it to. All of my friends, every person that meant one fucking damn to me, she had it destroyed. I don't know why, but I know it was her. And it has taken me a long, long time to track her down, get this close. So now all I need is a plan. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to take her out. I am going to get my revenge and justice for those she took from me. And she leans back a little drained. And that's why I asked to talk to you all. There's no one else around here I can trust. Everyone who's a member of the court has their own machinations, their own drives. You all, you're outsiders, aren't loyal to any of them. Anyone can help me come up with a plan. I'm hoping it's you all. If I was wrong, I'll stand up and leave this room and we'll forget this conversation ever happened.
Oh, I don't think you're wrong. But might there be even other people in the court too that you'd be able to get on your side?
I don't know.
Do you think there's other people around here that hate her?
Maybe.
Okay.
But I don't know enough about what everyone here wants, who they are, to know who I can even trust enough to start trying. I was hoping to stumble upon someone, and then, lo and behold, in walks through someone wearing a crown of my old carnival. Fates are funny sometimes. Bodie, you hear in your head from Cork,
Master, there is something very wrong with her sword. I do not trust it. She's whispering to her. I can hear it.
You whisper to me.
But that is a very good point that I do not currently have a counter to.
That's fine, man. Judge book by its cover. Yeah, I've already clocked it, man. Don't worry about it.
Careful,
That's
Master.
definitely cursed. It's cursed as fuck, I think, my guy.
Okay. And at this point, Otto is sitting forward with a very serious look on his face. You want her dead. And I get that. We have no problem with helping you in any way possible with that. I'm happy that you ran the carnival. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that she took that from you. And by that, I mean everything.
Thank you.
But there's one thing you have to know and have to realize. Go into this with a clear head and don't let vengeance blind you. It can fuel you, but don't let it blind you.
It's good advice. Vengeance isn't blinding me. Vengeance took the blindfold off.
Out
Now-
of
now I know
idle
the truth.
curiosity, you say you got your memories back after you were given the sword, correct?
Chronologically, yeah, it happened afterwards. And my memories aren't still all back.
I'm not terrible at dredging up lost memories or finding breaks. I may also be able to tell if those memories are implanted or not.
Oh yeah, she's done this before.
Make me a persuasion check, Wraught.
Can I give her advantage by, like, vouching for her?
Sure, yeah, you can provide the help action.
Yeah, I was like, if I could advantage anyway, let me know, because I'm all behind. This sword is just, this woman's a no-no for this sword.
God, I'm just garbage today. But you know what? I've got some luck points, so I'll pump it up to an 18 with my luck points.
Ethan, can I use 2 luck point or 4 essentially to give guidance?
Well, you could
you
use
could give me
4 to just bump it up to
4
a
to-
20.
Yeah, I'll use 4 to bump it up to your 20. Essentially, just guidance.
I wouldn't be invasive. I'm not going to look at your deepest, darkest secrets or dredge up terrible memories. I just, out of idle curiosity, I want to see where the breaks are and if there's an odd stitch line, if that makes sense.
Because if Zybilna fucked around with your memories to start with, who's to say that they're even totally complete back if she's that powerful?
She looks very trepidatious about this.
I'm unarmed, and
I
I'm very
don't
weak.
think that's her problem. She's had
This is
someone
just like
fuck
me trying
with
to
her.
like settle her mind.
She's had someone fuck with her memories before. Trauma.
I cannot alter them. I can only view them.
You can convince. I mean, I'm just telling you how she looks.
This is me. This is me
Oh,
telling
okay.
her.
All right. Don't. And she looks up at you from, like, while looking down, she just looks up at you. Don't go pushing where you shouldn't.
I won't, but I would feel more comfortable if someone else was holding your sword.
Then we aren't doing it.
Okay, then.
Okie dokie. That was a bit what you had the opportunity.
Forgive my paranoia. I am in a strange room with 6 strangers, and you want me to be unarmed.
We can
when
leave.
I am in a place where
You want them to leave? They can leave.
We will leave.
Then let me keep my blade, and we won't have a problem.
You see this back here? You see
All
that?
right. No, she can hold on to the sword.
I'm just
It's
saying, this guy back here doesn't feel good about that guy right there. And I just think, all right.
I think that you will have been incredibly honorable by offering your word to keep my secret, and I am placing trust in you by even allowing you in my mind. Please allow me my little bits of security.
All right.
Okay.
I offer my hands to her.
May I add something?
Of course. Of course.
No, Mav, you said you
I
had
thought
your
you said,
hand
may
up.
I add something?
No. I was saying Mav had something.
Mav, did you have something?
She can keep her sword. Let her keep her sword. Will it make you feel better if I also go in with Wraught as well?
I think one person in my mind at a time is plenty for me.
I don't know.
And I'm going to touch Wraught's shoulder and give guidance. Do your thing.
Ethan, could V lean in towards Kai and have like kind of a private conversation
Sure.
that she wouldn't hear? Okay.
Sure, absolutely.
So I'm gonna lean towards Kai and go, if we need to, the wardrobe might be able to make us a sword, maybe, that we could try and switch out for hers. Just trying to be like from one rogue to another.
I don't think that she would go for that. She's gripping it pretty hard, and if it is something that's magical, that's got like a connection with her, she would notice the moment it was not with her anymore.
You're right. We gotta get it away from
We'll
her
just-
somehow. She seems like a decent person. I don't want to kill her.
No, we're not going to. That's just the thing. We're not gonna.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, agreed.
But I mean, it's a scary one. I wish one of us knew to spell magic.
Isolde gives you one of her hands, Wraught. And she just looks at you in the eyes, takes a deep breath, and says, "Do it."
All right. We both close our eyes, and I'm going to go into her mind in the same way that I did with Elkhorn.
Okay, so you're using Detect Thoughts to do this?
Yes, I am, but I can cast it at an up level in order to get more immersed, if that would help.
Oh no, there's no need to do that. I was simply looking at the limitations of it, what all it gives you, and all of that.
Yeah, I was also gonna try to like use my psychic connection also to kind of get like the ambient, like to make it deeper, I guess. I'm a very psychic lizard.
Are you trying to
Or whatever you
guide-
let her do for Elkhorn.
Are you trying to guide her thoughts in any direction?
I think in the same way that a river guides a boat or like a little pontoon, I want to just kind of like gently give it nudges to go in a certain direction.
And
So I'm
what
not
are
trying
those
to, like,
directions?
Sharply dive in. I want to see, like, not focus hard on the death of her companions. Just kind of like, slightly float over those. And head towards her meetings with the Zybilna and what happened in between there and the carnival, what happened between the carnival swap, and also when she was gifted the sword after that. So just like kind of like as a natural progression of thoughts, while skimming over some and dipping a little bit deeper with others. In a
Seeing
very
where it
kind of
feels like the
natural,
boat hits a rock.
flowing way. So that she doesn't like get her, dander up about it.
Okay. As you guide her thoughts, first you feel, again using the river metaphor, on the banks of the river of these memories, you can see the evidence of tampering. But it's like a moth-eaten blanket, in that it is threadbare and holes have formed around the attempt to cover those memories. And they are deteriorating. You see flashes of who you guess, well, you see from a first-person perspective, so you never see Isolde herself. But you see someone who must be Zybilna in her memories. The visual description, the white hair, the ageless elven woman, the little tattoo. You see memories of them laughing together, embracing, calm picnics, days at the carnival. You see the figures that you now know as Mr. Witch and Mr. Light shaking hands with Isolde. You see a memory of her sitting at a desk, the blade that she now bears resting on the desk, as you can hear her breathing heavily enraged, her hands on the desk. No! And she slams items off of the desk, sending them flying. Ah, that bitch! She was my friend!
Can I hear the voice of the sword in these memories?
That's interesting.
If she heard it, then she'd remember it.
Yes. I'm seeing...
But how
I'm
guarded
already
would it be?
very far bending what Detect Thoughts lets you do. Like, this is already
It's the
way
Feywild.
beyond what Detect Thoughts does. It doesn't let you go into memories like this. So we're already stretching things. But why don't you make me a luck check? So just roll me a d20.
19.
19. You hear a memory of a whisper in that moment as Isolde is still, with her left hand now, sending more items flying off the desk, shattering against the wall in this office room. And she's panting, breathing heavily, and you just hear a whisper. Justice. Justice. Justice at the edge of a blade. Justice sharp enough to right those wrongs. Justice. And then you hear Isolde say out loud, Justice. I will have justice. And you pull back into the present here and now.
Did I get the feeling that any of those memories might have been patched in, essentially? Like,
No.
this is... Okay.
Nope, none
So
of those.
the feeling that the memories that she got back after being in touch with the sword rang true.
Seem to be.
Just more holes in them.
Yeah, the blanket of the covered memories is getting eaten away, and the memories for her are becoming clearer and clearer as time passes.
But they haven't... I did get the sensation that they've been replaced with false
No,
ones.
just covered. Just hidden.
Okay. I'm gonna take a deep breath and open my eyes.
And when you open your eyes, Isolde is breathing heavily like she was in the last vision that you had, her nostrils flaring.
Isolde, I have a question for you, and it may seem strange. When you were an adventurer with your party, were you known to be... I am known to be hot-headed and rash. Were you one of those people who can channel a barbaric force into power Or what role did you play in your party?
What was your class?
She gestures to her blade. Front line, of course.
I don't get the sensation that any of your memories are false. I didn't see any oddities in there that might have alerted me that you might be on the wrong path.
I had no doubt
I
about that.
am concerned that you may be under an altered emotional state.
Looks at you. Meaning?
Have you ever seen someone go into a blood frenzy?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna kind of glance at her sword.
Oh. You mean Nepenthe?
Nepenthe.
They and I are teammates. I want revenge. So do they.
What do they want revenge for?
I think it's less of a specific thing and more of a generalized want.
So you are bonded with the sword that craves bloodshed?
I am.
And you're fine with this?
She cocks her head at you and smiles, just a little half smile, which is a little disconcerting considering the topic. Didn't I tell you what I was here to do? I'm not here for a tea party or a
Yeah.
ball.
We have a magic sword too. Maybe they can chat.
And we're not telling you to stop. We want to help you for sure. But it's just kind of sometimes difficult to make rash decisions or act at the right time when you're just angry all the time.
Ours
We're not
made
telling you to stop.
Bodie
We are here to help you.
enormously paranoid for a long time. Because it would scream about every mouse hole he might step in.
That is part of the reason that I'm seeking help. You asked me what my role was. It's important to know your role. My role in all this. I never was a strategist, and I'm not now. But I can damn sure be a fine executioner. And that's
Any
why
That
kind
I
makes
need
us a little
help.
paranoid of like, are we even talking to the real you then? That just makes me a little scared.
Are you talking to the real him? Points at Bodie, who said he had a magic sword.
But he puts it down. He puts it down and walks away.
If I weren't
We're not asking
surrounded
you
by
to.
people
Me.
I'm not sure with, I certainly would too.
What if we all leave and leave Otto?
If that's what it takes to get you to trust me, fine.
Absolutely.
Otto, are you okay with that? Maybe you can talk to Nepenthe a little bit and just set our minds at ease. Like I said, Bodie was jumping at shadows and almost stabbed us a couple of times. Forgive me for being a little worried about magic swords.
I can do that.
Melon, please put some pants on. Let's go wait in the hall.
I'll put some pants on.
As the five of you head out, leaving Isolde
I'm going to
here,
mentally connect with Otto. Just give him a little like whistle in his mind to let him know I'm still there.
once the door shuts. Now, what do I have to do? Just set it down and walk away? Is that what your friends are so scared about?
Yeah, pretty much.
She
You're new.
She leaves it
Go ahead.
leaning against the chair and stands up and just begins to walk. How far do I have to walk? What do I have to do?
That's fine. It's fine right there.
All right.
Again, I am sorry for what happened. But you need to know something about your carnival. It hasn't been okay since you left it.
Why? What's going on? It's a carnival. How many problems could there be?
People going missing, people forgetting things, people being taken.
People having things stolen from them mentally.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
People having things stolen from them, like memories.
It never happened when it was my carnival, so I don't know anything about that. And like I said, I haven't been back since the trade. Can't.
Is that why it's constantly moving all the time? Or did it move when you were in control?
It moved. I had to go find new audiences, but I have a feeling that those two Shadowkai are keen to make sure that we never cross paths again.
They did mention that they had some type of deal with somebody, and the more I'm learning, the more I've been here, the more I've learned that things weren't right. And now that I've met you, I can see this is deeper than what it needs to be. Deeper than what I expected. And what I've been saying in my mind since I've got here is that the Feywild has a funny way of doing things.
It does. Who would have guessed? When I finally made it to where she is, that I would run into someone who worked at the carnival. Your friends did say they used to work there. That's right, yeah?
Yeah, I did. I worked there for a long time. The carnival kind of found me, and I found it. Well, I found one person, and she was kind enough to bring me into the carnival.
She smiles in a very genuinely, purely kind way. Just like someone basking in the warmth of a golden memory. And she smiles at you. I'm glad that the carnival can still be a home for the wayward.
Yeah, I was in a bad place when my friend found me. And the carnival found me, and it was a second home for me. It helped me heal, or it helped me distract myself from the way I was feeling.
But eventually it wasn't enough, was it?
No, I wanted more. I wanted to see the world. I was filled with like wanderlust of just wanting to see more.
And funny enough, sounds like you and I have walked similar paths. Bad place, saved by the carnival, still looking for more. And we both wound up here.
And I still don't know what this crown does.
Not much, for what it's worth. It mostly just looks pretty. Sorry. Unless they change that too.
I don't really know. It just was that, and I've just been running with it since then. People can see it, but I haven't been able to see it.
Wait, you worked there. How did you get the crown? They're not letting employees participate now, are they?
No. Well, yes and no. It was a special occasion. It was a unanimous decision within the group that, I get it. My party crowned me, per se. They chose me.
Look, I know I got irritated at their paranoia, but who am I to judge that? So...
We're all a little paranoid.
Let me just
be
say
honest.
this. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
We're all a little paranoid. The Bodie, the turtle, he had his friend taken, and points over to the giant owlbear that's just chilling.
just snoozing the day away.
The Dragonborn and the Leonin, we searched for their brother.
You got kidnapped.
Yeah, kidnapped.
Well, I know it's corny to say. Hold on to your friends tight. You don't realize how much of a difference they make in your world until they're not there.
Speaking of difference, Ethan, does she look like she's calmer or anything away from the sword, or is it just not different at all?
Well, you're not there.
I know, just for description to Otto.
For Otto, she's in a calmer discussion, a calmer subject matter right now, but she's no calmer than the calmest you have seen her.
We want to help you any way possible. We were sent here for a reason. We were sent on this journey to save the Feywild, and that's collectively what we want to do. Some of us wants a place to stay and a house and some money, and maybe a library, but more or less, the majority of us want to help.
If you want to help the Feywild, then we're on the same side. Because if she's here, she's wormed her way this deep into one of the major courts. Anything that woman touches rots. If I've learned anything about the woman I used to call a friend, she doesn't do anything if it doesn't somehow benefit her. I've already put you and your friends in a lot of danger by telling you this. So thank you for even listening.
I got big ears. I like to listen.
Do you think that's enough time for your friends to believe that I'm not possessed?
Oh, give me 1 second, real quick. Got a headache, real quick. What?
I'm going to psychically connect to Otto. Otto, ask her if she knows anything about Oberon. When I spoke to him at the Wishing Well, he said, "Seek out Isolde." Not like what if she knows facts about. I looked back through my notes because her name sounded familiar. Yep. Not like facts about Oberon. If she possibly knows anything about him on a personal level.
You said that you traveled a long time, like while you were here, and you were an adventurer before and everything. Otto takes out a piece of paper out of his little bag, out of his quiver, and while he's asking this, he writes a name down, folds it, and slides it to her. And it says, "Do you know Oberon?"
She opens it and reads it, looks at you. No more than anyone.
Mentally to Otto, I'm gonna say, Oberon told me specifically to seek her out.
My dragonborn friend there recently communed with him, and he specifically said to reach out to you, to find you.
Me?
By name, yes.
Maybe the gods are still on my side then, huh?
I guess.
I don't know why. Unless the Seldarine are still looking down kindly on me and know that I need help. Maybe he just trying to make sure that this conversation happened in the first place. Maybe.
Otto, ask her before she does anything crazy, just to check with us before she does anything on her own. because we might be able to help or mitigate damage. That's all we want, is just to check in with us before she does anything.
What we want to do is pretty much come up with a game plan that benefits both of us, both groups, both parties, to minimize as much collateral damage as possible.
Agreed.
I've learned from a friend that I met here today that these people tend to play a lot of games and politics. Because can't everybody just be nice to everybody and just ask to do favors and stuff? No, you gotta backstab and burn people's houses down. But that doesn't make any sense. But the point is, it's more about there are some good people here. They may be mixed in with a bad batch, but there's innocence here. And I don't want them to die or get in trouble.
Neither do I. And that, like I said, is what I'm hoping you all will be able to help me with. A plan that will make it so there are no innocent bystanders, and so that by the end of it, those deserving of justice meet it. Well, and she returns to her where she had been seated and takes her sword and puts her sword belt back on around her waist. Hopefully that's enough to have convinced your friends.
That's one thing for me.
Of course.
Can I touch the sword?
Sure. She holds it out to you.
And he wants to hold it.
Yeah.
Like, put it in his hand.
It is heavy for a longsword. It also feels kind of like grabbing onto a low-power electrical wire or electric fence. You feel it channeling something into you.
It's like cherries.
I thought the same thing. That's crazy. Black cherries, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just tastes like black cherries.
Yeah, see?
That's cool.
I thought it was just me, but yeah, I thought the same thing. Well, look. I don't have a plan yet. If it comes down to it, I will act without a plan. I am not letting her slip through my fingers. But if we can come up with something, I'm all ears.
That's my line, but okay.
Pun intended.
Here. And she reaches into her pouch and she pulls out a stone and hands it to you. And she holds up a second one. That will connect right to me, wherever I am here, assuming something else hasn't happened. If you come up with anything, if you have any ideas, let me know. And
All right.
I promise to let you all know before I do anything on my own. Okay? Hopefully it won't
Fair
come to
enough.
that.
Oh, I'm still learning how this works, and he holds out his hand. You gonna shake on it?
Shakes your hand.
Heal.
She isn't an archfey or anything like, or even like she's in Eladrin, but she shakes your hand, and even without the whirling magic or the gossamer thread sealing this deal, you can feel through the intensity of that handshake that whether or not there is magic behind this, the deal is sealed in her mind.
All right, well, I will bring them back in and let them know that we're good to go.
And she nods at you.
And before he calls, he pours 2 shots of the Moonfire whiskey or Moonfire moonshine and then takes one with her while she takes the other.
As she lifts hers, she hesitates for a moment, thinking of a toast. To those not here to taste it.
Hey, I like that. Oh. Yeah. And down.
Oh, now I'm sad.
And she takes the shot, and as you start heading to the door, she also heads towards the door. And as you open it, she just gives a nod to the rest of you out in the hallway and leaves.
Bye.
Leaning our heads around the doorframe, Scooby-Doo style.
So how'd it go?
She's good to go. We come up with a plan. I let her know. Holds up the stone. And we go from there.
And Scary Sword is just Scary Sword in general.
Correct. It tastes like black cherries.
Ew, I hate that.
Bodie, what does cork taste like?
No, I don't know. He's gonna pick up.
No, I don't mean the sword. I mean,
Maester,
like,
I highly advise you do not lick me.
Oh
No, I'm the goat. I'm the goat. I crave the mineral. I lick cork.
I don't know. It feels kind of itchy.
All of you just
What
hear
does
in your
paranoia
heads.
taste like?
All of you just hear in your heads, uncomfortable, from cork. I think it tastes a little tart, a little citrusy.
Lemon. Paranoia tastes like lemon, and vengeance is black cherry.
It's canon now.
Why not?
Yeah, that tastes like one of those weird lemon candy things that has the really dry coating on the outside.
Lemon and battery acid?
A little bit.
I think
Assuming we have
you're
batteries,
thinking of
it
the
is.
lemon drop. Are you thinking of the lemon drop?
Yes,
You know,
yes.
the little, it's so good. I love those.
Where it's supposed to be
The
sweet, but
generic
also
candy?
just tastes kind of weird.
Job,
Yep,
Otto.
lots
Making
of citric
friends
acid.
wherever we go.
Quite fun. Really. Really good thing to do. And you make friends when you don't know where you're going. You get to meet new people, and it's a great time.
Having an open mind is always nice.
But if it's too open, people get in there and then tell you to do stuff that you don't want to do. So,
Oh,
time to dress
There's
for
your
the ball,
journal.
kids.
I'm all dressed
Yeah.
up, and you can see Via's just like fluffing her dress, and she's just finishing up on her makeup. You should get ready.
A short time later, there is a polite knock on your suite's doors.
Melon, you put on some pants before you answer that.
Melon's partially
Oh my
dressed,
gosh.
so go answer
No,
it.
no, I've got it. V's already at the door and
Oh,
opening
okay.
the door because V is already ready. Hello? And she's gonna poke her head around, not fully opening the door in case anybody's half naked behind her.
You open the door and you see the same two barefoot guards who escorted you from the aviary, including Bodie. They are still dressed in their uniform armor, but now they have little wreaths on their heads of blue and white flowers that are adorned with never-melting snowflakes that just make it glint. And as Bari opens the door, good evening, Ivonna. You look incredible.
Ari! Thank you. You look so nice too. I love your little, you know.
Thank you.
looking
You like
sharp.
it?
Wow,
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. And
Of
there it is
course.
just from the other bear folk a. Yes.
All business.
I
Hello. I'm
apologize.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
The ball is beginning, and we were sent to escort you all there.
You're going to escort us? You guys! Barry's going to escort us! Oh, I'm so excited!
hell yeah.
You should ask
That's
him to the ball.
He's escorting one of us.
Okay, shush.
I want to be escorted.
Are you
We are
guys
here to
even
escort
ready
all
yet?
of you. Yes. We will, looks past your shoulder a little bit and sees Melon still in the process of getting dressed. We will await you and your company out here whenever you are prepared. Do not rush.
Well, I am ready, but they can wait. So V has like this little shawl that's beaded and purple, and she grabs it off the little table, and she's like, "I'll wait for you outside," and she starts to close the door.
As V heads outside to occupy herself and Bodie while the others finish getting ready, not without a small amount of barely muffled guffaws from the other guard here. As we pull out from this beautiful hallway where the two guards and V are glimmering, shining, and even from here, you can hear the music of the ball beginning. And it's there that we will close for tonight. And we will pick up with the grand ball of Arctis Tour next time. Great session, everyone!
yeah.
Thank you all so much for being here with us for this session 77 of this campaign. We're going to go around, let these wonderful people let you know where you can find them, and then we're going to raid, so don't go anywhere. Even if you're planning on signing off for the night, wait a couple minutes so that we can raid with as many people as possible. Always makes people feel good. But until then, let's go around and say goodbye to all of our players, starting with Sally.
Hey, you guys, Sally Quinn Creations. You can find me everywhere. Sally Quinn Creations, Instagram, Twitch. We're doing a lot of stuff, so come say hi. Thanks, Ethan.
Thank you. Kieren. Sarah.
The name is on right underneath my face. It's the same everywhere else. So enjoy.
Yeah. Mav.
Hello, everyone. You can find me here on Twitch at Digital Clubhouse TV, where I'm playing a wide variety of wonderful video games. I just finished Mixtape. I'm currently working through 007 First Light, and on Sundays we play variety games with the boys, with the Friendly Fire Squad. So yeah, come see us. Goodbye. Oh, and I might have some extra days playing games as well here coming up soon. So
And
yeah,
also, because you didn't say it, he's our favorite black guy on the internet.
It's true.
I said it at the beginning.
We could say it
You have to
again.
say it again.
You're our
All right,
favorite. It
take that
deserves
from me.
multiple times. Morgan.
Y'all should vote, see what color I should paint this Spartan. So that's what I'm going to be doing.
Pink. That is totally just light red.
Purple.
Joe.
I'm biased.
Hey guys, I'm Joe. I am the resident dice maker. I won't say they roll better than D&D Beyond because of that 19 luck check. Yeah,
for real.
boy. But I will actually be closing up shop next weekend. So if you want to get any of my lovely dice, go to Terrible Trio Crafts on Etsy. Because after that, it's done for the next couple of months as I take a break to deal with, myself and my family and my house where the ceiling is collapsing. So
Gotta deal with that.
if you want your cool dice, get them now.
And Lauren.
I'm here, and on the Instagram, I'm 95% Lauren and Thousand Faces cosplay. Right now, I'm just playing around with the idea of many Ren Fair characters, and playing in the garden, and playing bitch games on Mondays and every other Wednesday, sometimes, if I'm feeling squirrely. Don't get excited. Okay, I'll see you there. Bring snacks.
My name is Ethan. I'm the other half of Thousand Faces Cosplay. You can also find me here as the Forever DM or talking all things TTRPG on the Buff DM anywhere that you want. Thank you all so much for being here. We've got a raid going, and until we see you next time, friends, know it's a tough time out there for a lot of very obvious reasons. Please take time for yourselves. You deserve it. sign off of social media for a little bit, but at the same time, please stay informed. Stay aware. We need you informed. Democracy dies in darkness. Midterms aren't too far away. Check your voter registration status. Make sure you're registered. If you're not, get registered. Help someone else get registered. Tell them to help someone else get registered. It's important. Your voice matters. Now, until we see you next time, friends, be good, drink some water, touch grass, and stay wild. Bye, everybody.